Hello world, Ruben here, and this is the OnePlus 3T. Launched not too long after the OnePlus 3, OnePlus decided to jump the gun, releasing this guy late last year. It comes with a couple of upgrades in the exact shape and size of the OnePlus 3. The OnePlus 3T has finally been made available in Malaysian shores, so let's find out whether it's worth the upgrade. Before I begin, there are 5 main differences when you pit the OnePlus 3T up against the OnePlus 3. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in this video. But let's start off with what's similar across both devices. First off is design. Both phones come with the exact same form factor, an aluminum finish, volume rocker and alert slider on the left, power button on the right. At the bottom you'll find the one-sided speaker grill, a USB Type-C port and the headphone jack. On the back, you'll be greeted with the camera bump, the OnePlus logo, and the antenna lines. Display remains the same throughout both devices, the same Full HD AMOLED display measuring at 5.5 inches. Not up to par when compared with today's flagships, but the display is still crisp nonetheless, and colors are vivid with the right amount of saturation. Underneath the hood is where you'll find a couple more similarities. Both phones sport 6 gigs of RAM, which is still not common among high-end smartphones. Both are offered in 64 gigs and 128 gigs storage variants without expandable storage. On board the software, both the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T were shipped with Android Marshmallow out of the box, but they've received updates respectively to Android 7.1.1 Nougat as of last week. Last but not least, both devices feature the same Sony IMX298 rear camera sensor of 16 megapixels with an f2.0 aperture, which performs pretty well, nailing daylight photos and producing better than okay pictures under low light. Now on to the other differences, in which we will move back to the camera. OnePlus claims to have equipped the OnePlus 3T with EIS 2.0 technology over the OnePlus 3. This means better image stabilization, especially when recording video. But the upgrade doesn't seem to be as consistent as I expected. Take a look for yourself. The selfie camera of the OnePlus 3T is now of 16 megapixels as well, much to the excitement of selfie fans. This one's quite the upgrade from the 8 megapixel selfie shooter on the OnePlus 3, which wasn't a slouch to begin with. This upgrade means that the OnePlus 3T will be capable of producing sharper front-facing images or videos. However, the difference isn't apparent, with photos on the OnePlus 3T being softer than the OnePlus 3 at times. Tracking back even further underneath the hood, you'll see a newer processor with the OnePlus 3T. The phone is powered by a newer Snapdragon 821 chipset compared to the older Snapdragon 820, which was seen in most of last year's flagships. The Snapdragon 821 processor is claimed to run cooler and more efficient than the 820, but you actually won't see much of a difference in performance, to be fairly honest. The 9-month-old OnePlus 3 that I have still remains quick and snappy in terms of performance from daily usage, but you'll realize that the OnePlus 3T runs slightly cooler after putting both devices through heavier tasks, such as gaming. The Snapdragon 821 chip is claimed to be less power hungry as well, which brings us to the battery. The OnePlus 3T packs a larger battery than the OnePlus 3, 3400 mAh to 3000 mAh. As a person who's on the phone all day long, I definitely realized the difference in battery life between both devices. With the extra battery power coupled with the power efficiency of the new processor, I didn't have the need to charge the OnePlus 3T as often as the OnePlus 3. However, with Dash Charge, you probably won't need the extra battery unless you're on the go, but you'll still require the OnePlus Dash Charge adapter for that. The last difference, and also the biggest question, is the price. The OnePlus 3 was sold at 1,888 ringgit, and the OnePlus 3T will cost you 2,229 ringgit. That's 341 ringgit in terms of price difference. For me, I'd say that the OnePlus 3T is definitely worthy of getting if you factor in its price. But if you're upgrading from a OnePlus 3, not so much, considering that the OnePlus 3T has just been officially made available here in Malaysia after so long. Nevertheless, I can only speak for myself, so you decide and let me know at the comment section below.